Hey boys and girls, we are back for another week in the Odd Garage, and we are doing something just a little different this week. More or less, I have been left unsupervised with Seth's car, and we're going to have some fun with it. Mostly because at this point, it's not his car anymore, it's his wife's car. And that would be his beater 95 Celica GT. For those of you that don't know anything about this car, it is basically a bone stock Celica GT with a little bit of an exhaust, wheels, tires, and some really not good coilovers on it. But it runs good, it drives decent, and most importantly at this point, it is a car his wife really enjoys. So it's kind of at a point where something needs to be done with it, because it's not what he was wanting it to. It's not what he wanted it to be, which was just a beater for him to drive around, because she's constantly driving it, and she wants something to take to shows with him when he takes the Rambler or the Camaro, and it's not just his car, and she's talking about his car and stuff like that. So we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna throw some different parts at it. And when it's all said and done, she's going to have her a nice little toy to drive around town that's going to look kind of different, and take the shows with him. So that is the goal. That is the plan. I will explain a little bit more as we go. Let me go get some of the parts and show you what's going on. All right. So as part of this whole little transformation we're going to do to it is this body kit right here. This came off of another Celica I had at one point, and it's been kind of sitting in the garage for a hot minute because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I didn't want to just sell it to someone and see it possibly just get destroyed, but I haven't necessarily had another Celica to put it on myself. This is an original veal side body kit from back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, when this look was really popular. These, except for these over here, these are factory Celica SS3 rear splitters. So that is just to have something on the back of the car. This is obviously aftermarket, but yeah, this is going to go on the car, and as you can tell, paint wise, none of it's in good shape or a good color, so that matches this. So we're going to solve that with the finest purple that Walmart had to offer. So we are going to sand this whole thing down, rattle can of purple, and see how it turns out. I think it's going to turn out fine. At one point in time, the car that kit was on, we had it was called Lambo, because it had Lamborghini doors too, and I had rattle can that thing blew. It turned out phenomenal for being what it was. It was not meant to be like some pristine show car, even though it did constantly go to shows. It looked cool. It had the full-on bright colors, crazy body kit, early 2000s vibe. And that's kind of more or less what we're trying to pull off again. So, yeah. It'll be something fun for her to drive. The goal right off the bat, though, is we are going to get this thing stripped down. I want to get the bumper off, maybe take the hood off, get the headlights out, taillights out. Basically anything that I can unbolt to make this simpler for sanding and everything, we're going to do. Seth doesn't want this painted. We were talking about it the other day, like if they painted it, what would they do, what wouldn't they do, and part of what they wouldn't do is they would not paint this. He wants it left black. So that's going to come out. I may take the wing off. Matter of fact, I know I'm going to take the wing off. That way, realistically, all I got to do is mask off windows. I'm probably even going to pull the mirrors off, paint them off the car, you know, minimize as much masking as I have to do by just removing the things from the car. I got to remove the whole front bumper because, well, we're swapping that out anyway. So, yeah, just if it's not here and on the car, it can't be in the way and it shouldn't need masked off, and I can get it all done right. So, yeah. All right, time to dive in and get it done.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
All right, I am not going to bore you guys with any more sanding right now, just because I still have a lot more to do, because I still got to finish this entire side of the car and do that bumper and these side skirts and those splitters, and then figure out if I'm assembling and then painting, or painting then assembling, which is probably what I'm going to do. I kind of already know that, but you know, as you guys are watching this and you're critiquing my work, remember, 1, I am not a body guy. 2, I am definitely not a paint guy. 3, this is supposed to be simple, quick, and cheap, which means it is not going to be amazing. This is more or less just to make sure at the end of the day that she's actually going to like it purple, because if we would take the time and do like a really nice paint job, spend a couple $1,000s on it, do all the body work up real good, and then she goes, I don't like the purple, then we get to do it all over again and spend all that money again. Versus if I just bang it out in a day, do some rattle can purple, and she goes, I really like that. That looks good. All right, cool. Now we know, well, next year probably, we'll knock all the paint back down, do all the body work, clean the car up really well, and do a real, like, good, he wants to do like a single stage base coat, clear coat mix, because that's easier for us to paint. And we'll do the car right then. Right now is just a, make it purple. Let's have some fun with it. Make it what she wants for the year. And make it look just a little bit better for her to drive. So, yeah. So keep that in mind. We're not aiming for perfection. We're not even aiming for amazing. We're aiming for good enough. All right, so we got her all masked up. I'm not worried about the center because, well, I'm not going to be anywhere near there. Wipe down with a tack cloth and ready for paint. So we're going to start throwing some paint at it quick before I got to go pick the kids up and go from there. Probably going to, not worrying about masking off the hood or anything because, well, frankly, I'm probably going to repaint it black again because it's got chips and stuff. So, yeah. we are on the last coat of the purple. I am not happy with whatever happened up here at the top of this fender, so this is going to need something done about it after the fact. But for right now, I'm going to let this completely dry. Me and Seth talked it over. I got to repaint the hood, obviously. Well, honestly, what's probably going to happen, he don't know it yet, is I have my spare hood from my Celica over in the garage, and maybe still, it had been in here for years, and it's not there now. It might be over in the wife's garage. I thought I had another hood latch. I'll have to check over there. I might have a hood latch over in the other garage. I'm going to put my steel hood on this thing because he hates this hood. It's kind of junk. So, and if I can't find my other hood latch, I'm going to put the hood pins on my car because it's got holes in the hood in the same spot, and rob the hood latch off of my car and put on here. That way they have an actual hood and hood latch. So, and that hood's already black, so reasons why that didn't matter. But overall, other than that spot right here, I don't know what happened. I went to use a different can, and it just obliterated the top of that fender. Everything else turned out okay, though. Oh, no. But the purple does look good. It looks like everything's about to get wet, though, so we're going to shut the door. Don't want it getting wet. That'd be bad. So, yeah, otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this so far. We are kind of at the point where if I wanted to, once this is dry, I can throw the headlights back in, throw the front bumper on, do all that. I don't know if that's happening tonight, but that's happening tomorrow. I got to run to the store, though, because we need black for the side skirts, that lip, and the rear splitters. I'm debating on doing the wing black, too. I might. I haven't done anything with the wing yet, so I'm just trying to pull the black in somewhere other than the hood and just that rear panel, because I'm just, it's so much purple that I think if we don't pull it in somewhere else, we're going to regret it later. So, it does look good on camera, though. Give them that. It ain't going to be perfect in person, but it looks good on camera. And that's all we need for the moment. Good morning, everyone. We're back out here again today. So, at this point, the purple is done. I am very unhappy with this fender. Something's going to have to change. I have a couple ideas, but we're going to come back to that after we get the rest of the car together. The body kit shows the work it needs when you look up close, but it'll look good from a distance for now, and we can come back through later, sand everything down, maybe use some paint stripper, and just get this back down to like kind of bare fiberglass. But it'll work for now. The car's not going to be perfect. The weather kind of fucked me yesterday on it being a nice, like, glossy finish. So there is that. I got the wing laying over here. I painted it this morning. So I got to do some underside stuff on it. I'll probably put a second coat on it, even though that coat looks pretty good. So we might just leave it alone. The mirrors are setting up over here right now. They are nice and painted. And I am currently working on fixing the taillights. I got this one needed 2 studs put in. I got them both put in. I'm essentially just heating the head of the bolt, melting it into the plastic, and then putting the 1 minute quick set 2-part epoxy on it to stiffen it up some. I got to grab the other one because the other one is missing all 3 studs. So I'll figure I'll do that one on camera here in a minute. So yeah, I need to do that, and I'm going to use that 2-part epoxy and somehow probably mount studs into this. So, because it needs done to make mounting the fender a lot easier. Probably should have grabbed some washers now that I think about it, but I don't think there's any. Like, this one's got some flat space. This one has absolutely no flat space. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to mount up here. This one's going to be a bit of a trick to figure out because it is just so terrible at this point from poor craftsmanship and body work. So this side isn't nearly as bad as that side. This side actually had the original backing plate in it still, which had all the bolts broke out of it, and those things are a nightmare to fix without just destroying them. So we're not putting it back in. Yeah, so the goal is to get something put onto there so I can bolt it down a little bit better. That top corner is probably just not going to happen no matter what I do. But that is it is what it is scenario. Hopefully here shortly I will get the headlights and stuff back in. If I don't try to do something about this fender first, because like I said, this fender is really bugging me. So I got a couple ideas. We might go grab some stuff. I want to get that tail light started and maybe see about epoxying some bolts in place on this bumper before I go too far. Yeah, especially that top corner. That top corner bugs me. Yeah, all right, and cut. All right, so to fix these taillights, we're not doing anything too crazy. I am quite literally taking a stud that's too long, to be honest with you. We're not blasting ourselves in the face with the torch. Getting the head nice and warm. And just simply lining it up. Sinking it into the plastic. A good depth. And then after we get all these in, I'll go back over with some 2-part epoxy, put it over top, just to add a little extra strength, because it'll bite into the hole and hold onto the threads and give it a little bit extra to kind of help it in here. Whoop. I'm just hoping these bolts that I didn't check to see if they had fit through the holes, fit through the holes. The very first one I did on that other taillight, I actually shaved the head down and made it a little smaller, and then realized, you know, if I just heat these up, I can melt them in a little bit. And realistically, that will probably be stronger than it was without melting. Because my original thought was, well, if I heat the plastic up too much, I'll weaken it. And it's like, well, no, if I heat the plastic up and melt them in, it'll shrink back around them. What did I do with the 2-part epoxy? There it is. So this is JB Weld instant setting epoxy, 1 minute to done. Nothing crazy. I'm not trying to, you know, wait 5 hours on regular JB Weld when I don't need to. And of course, the moment I went to show you guys the rest of that, the camera battery died. So you got the idea. I just literally poured some of the epoxy into those holes. Nothing crazy. But that gives us now a solid base to put those back on the car instead of how they had them. I'm not even going to get started on that, because that was such a level of irritating seeing that when I pulled those out. Because these are not cheap taillights by any means. And seeing that all the studs were snapped out of them for probably basically no reason other than just sheer ignorance made me not very happy. So, but here we are. It's done. They're fixed. I'm going to run down to the basement. I got some stuff down there I think we're going to look at. Maybe we're going to try wrapping that fender. I'm going to go downstairs and find some stuff. See what I can do. Well, fender solution hopefully figured out. We're going to see how this turns out. I think it's going to turn out okay. Right in here probably won't be perfect, but the rest of it will be. And by the time you get down that low, you're talking like the fender and stuff's already there too, or the side skirt or the lip comes up through there a little bit. It'll be okay. I think this is going to turn out okay. We've done this before on a car, but I've never done it with colors so close to each other. The last time we did it on like a bright teal, and then we did black over top. So I am curious to see how this comes out, because the color underneath is darker than the color we put on top. So where's the lid? Yeah, because I mean, here's what I sprayed through versus what's, you know. So it should hopefully look okay. I thought about doing it with black, but then I was like, yeah, I think that's going to be too much. I think I would have needed to paint the fender black and then do that purple over top, and I don't know. I didn't like the idea, so I went with this. So the car's not turned out perfect. I'm sure once I pull it outside, I'm probably going to be less happy. Maybe, hopefully more happy with it than I am right now, but we'll see. I don't know. Probably going to give the side skirts another coat here in a minute. I really want to get to the point where I'm putting the car together though, so we may call it good enough for now and just start doing the assembly process of everything and cross our fingers that once it's done, it looks good. If not, I'm going to be all of the unhappy. So we also have to change this rear caliper, which is the entire reason the car was here to start with. So, I might not even change the whole caliper. I may just change the caliper bracket so I don't get to bleed anything, which would be okay. So, because it had stuck pins before, they don't have stuck pins now. But one of the bolts stripped out, so that makes it a little hard to tighten it down and lock it in place. Yeah, all right. And I gotta figure out what I'm doing about the hood yet, whether I'm just repainting that one black for the minute or if I'm trying to put mine on. I feel like repainting it black for the minute just doesn't do the car set justice at this point, but I don't know. I'm weighing out my options and my time, so, and my parts, to be honest with you. I'm debating if I even want to fight taking parts off of my car, even though I know it's a definite thing I can do. All right, I'll bring you back when there's something to see. So a guy got sidetracked by a side quest. Now it's got a hood latch. I found one, didn't know I had it. Voila, no need for hood pins now, which means the hood pins can come off, my hood can go on. And the whole reason the car was here to start with was Seth went to do the back brakes. That caliper bracket was stripped. Or well, that caliper bracket was stripped. That thing. 3 hours. 3 hours of my life on that stupid bracket. The top bolt broke off after a lot of fighting because, well, the camber bolt wouldn't come out, so I ended up having to cut that to get enough room. It's still bolted together now, but yeah, I had to cut it to get that through. Then the lower bolt was half stripped. It took my big impact gun to get it off. But hey, we're here. And to make myself feel better, I threw the side skirt on quick. So you guys missed the side skirt. Oh, and I got the whole rear end put back together. So, oh, hey, something satisfying. We can peel some tape off. Yes. Look at the dirty light. Yes. Perfect. And shut. Back end don't look half bad. It'll look even better once the splitters are on. That is livable. So, I know you're not going to see this till he's editing Raylan, but if you don't like it, I'm I'm gonna grind all the paint off the car and take it back. So you better like it. Because this is... Honestly, up until that break, this has been fun. I'm still not perfectly happy with it. Like, it's got some hazing to it here and there. I think that's the weather screwed me. So anytime you get a really wet day like it turned into, it pulls moisture into the paint and things like that happen. So it was just, ended up being the wrong day to do it, to get it shiny. But if we do it right, we can go over it now after this, panel by panel, repaint it, sand it smooth, and clear coat it, and actually make this look like a semi-decent paint job. If we really want to. If we don't, quite literally strip it back down to nothing and repaint the whole car like properly and make this like the test pig for doing so. But all right, let's get these. I got one more bolt I gotta put back in there. I almost forgot about. Let's get these back together, get this side done. I want to get that back tire put on and that splitter put on before I put the tire on. And I'll bring you back to show you that in a minute. Alright, so a little progress is made. Now, as long as you only look at it from like right here, this looks pretty good. I'm going to ignore everything past that door. But from right here, this looks pretty good. I could live with this. This isn't bad. Especially not for a $1,000 car with a rattle can job on it. Nothing wrong with that. We are approaching the point where the wheels, tires, and body kit and those taillights are worth more than the entire rest of the car. But you know, details. Unimportant details. As a matter of fact, I think the wheels, tires, those taillights, and those rear splitters are worth more than the entire rest of the car. And we could probably take the wheels out of that equation and leave the tires in just because they're brand new. But hey, here we are. We're getting there. Now to move toward the next thing I was dreading, which is getting the front bumper to bolt to the car. Yay. Why did I sign up for this again by myself? That's a great question, me. Why did you do this to yourself? Alright, wow, look at that. Bumper don't look half bad from back here. I mean, if you get up closer, it's a little off, but you know, altogether, I'm not going to complain. The headlight buckets fit about as terribly as I remember. That can be adjusted and made fit better, but realistically, the bumper needs cleaned and shaved and pulled in closer to fix all that. But this right here, this side looks pretty good. Not bad at all. I mean, it'll look better once everything's off the windows, but overall, I'm pretty happy with that so far. I think I just got to get a side skirt on and another rear splitter on, and then she's done. Well, got to do the hood yet and pull the tape and everything off, but you know, you get what I'm saying. We're in the home stretch, and I got like 2 hours to get it finished yet before Seth's going to be here and blah 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 blah. So I should probably get to work instead of talking, but here we are. I've been procrastinating pretty hard. This is what should have been a couple hour thing to finish this up has turned into an all day event. Oh hey, I gotta get the mirrors put on too. All right, enough talking, let's get to work. I gotta say, It ain't perfect, but it ain't half bad either. So, this is where I think I'm going to call it. This is it's pretty damn good. I'm not going to say I'm super proud of it, but you know what? For a $1,000 beater, it looks a hell of a lot better than a lot of other $1,000 beaters. So, I think this is what I needed for a day. Or, well, 2 days, I guess. It sucks there's no light left back here. But, you know, I just needed something to play with for a little bit. It's not perfect. It needs a lot of little detail work now at this point. I think we need to throw probably one more coat on it. Wet sand it a little bit and then see if we can hit it with some clear coat and maybe that'll smooth it out. But overall, for a day and a half, I think I got maybe 18 hours in this from start to finish. That's not bad. And I think I had like an hour and a half of prep work into it. So, and part of that 18 hours, 3 hours was fighting with that brake. So I've got maybe 15 hours in the body. That's not bad. I mean, does it look like a 15-hour paint job with rattle cam? Yeah, kinda. Do I care? No. Are they going to care? Not really, because it still looks better than it did when they dropped it off. So, it was a fun little thing. It pulled some parts out that we're not going to see the light of day again. Otherwise, I'm happy. So, that's the important part. I'm happy. They aren't happy. I'll just take a grinder to it and take all the paint back. I don't know how I'm going to return paint cans after I, you know, strip all this off and throw it in a bag, but I'll figure it out. I know they're gonna like it. I'm just talking shit to talk shit at this point. Thank you guys for tuning in. I did all of it in the video by myself this time. Huh. And they are here to do the pickings up. I did a thing.
Holy shit! Oh my god! I was like, what the fuck is he recording for?
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I love that!
He didn't do it on the other side.
He did it to the other side?
No, I just did it to this
one.
one.
Oh, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it?
I fucking love it. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. I was literally thinking, I was like, you know, I probably could have gotten some spray paint or something and asked him to do something of it, but...
It is very the purple now.
It is very purple.
For the bumpers.
Yeah.
No, we wanted to do all purple. But you're close. That would look cute, wouldn't it?
Me and him talked about it. I thought about painting all of it purple.
Yeah.
But the more I got to looking at it, the more I was like, you know, the black lip kit will break it up some.
Yeah. And we were talking about breaking it up too.
And then this fender went fucky on me. Right as it started raining. So I was like, it was either paint it, strip it completely down, or figure something out. So I was like, fuck it. I went and grabbed some lace, threw it over, and spray painted through it.
No,
I told him you wanted the lighter
sick.
purple on the interior, so I was like, it'll tie into it.
So.
I don't.
Which kind of makes me happy that that is the same lace that was used.
It's not. It looks like it, but I went and bought new lace.
Oh, that's awesome.
Probably still the same pattern.
It's the same pattern.
Yeah.
Man,
damn.
now I think the wheels need to be painted black.
No, for real?
They are the outlier.
Eventually.
No.
Eventually.
They need gold.
No.
Gold would look
I
good.
tried the other night.
Gold would look good.
Nah.
Black would look okay if we polish up the lips really good.
Yeah.
Because I think if they're full black, they'll just blend into the car.
Yeah. Because we already have the black accents on
Yeah,
it.
because it'd be like
the
that, or like.
I had her do the lip purple and the.
Yeah, I was about to say do the lip purple, do the center black.
Yeah.
You know, or polish it, put the purple in the center here,
Shit. Yeah.
and then paint the rest of the spike.
She was nonchalantly singing her music. As she
It was too. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, he's recording. That's weird. Like, what are we doing?
Yep, this is what we're doing. It has been a long 2 days.
Thank you. You didn't have to do that.
There is a couple points in the video where I literally stopped and went, if she doesn't like this, I'm taking a grinder, do it, and taking the paint back.
Taking the paint back. Oh.
So.
I love it.
Good.
That's amazing.
And on that bombshell, we'll see you guys next week. So, doing what? Have no idea.
Great.
Right.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Might be that thing. We'll see. We keep saying that. Eventually it'll actually happen, right?
Yeah, things keep happening.
Right.
S10s keep breaking.
I don't want to talk about that. It did that to me today on Tiffin Avenue.
And Novas keep breaking too.
You need to shut up. My daily drivers need to, like, daily drive.
That's not my fault.
And on that upsetting note, you guys have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Bye.